4 times God opened the waters. Everyone knows about Moses and the Red Sea. But did you know God split the waters 4 times in Scripture? Let's talk about every one of them, each one wilder than the last. The Red Sea, when freedom roared in Exodus 14, Israel stood trapped, ocean ahead, Pharaoh's army behind, fear everywhere. But God said to Moses, "Lift your staff, stretch your hand over the sea." And the wind howled all night. The Red Sea peeled open like walls of liquid glass, one on the left, one on the right. A path of dry land cut through death itself. Millions walked through with sandals that didn't even get wet. Then, when Pharaoh's chariots chased them in, whoosh, the waters slammed shut. Freedom was sealed in the sound of rushing waves. God doesn't just make a way, He becomes the way. Second, the Jordan River. When faith took the first step in Joshua, 3 years later, another generation faced water again. This time, not an ocean, but the Jordan River, overflowing in flood season. And here's the twist. God didn't part it first. He waited for the priests to step into the water, carrying the ark of His presence. The moment their feet touched the river, boom. The current stopped, the river stood still, and Israel crossed again on dry land. Lesson: sometimes God waits for you to move before He makes the miracle move. Third, the Jordan River again, when Elijah walked with fire in 2 Kings 2:8. Prophet Elijah, the man of thunder and fire. When he reached the Jordan, he didn't need a staff. He took off his mantle, struck the water, and said nothing. The river split open on command. He walked across like a king whose God had no limits. That's not arrogance. That's authority, born of intimacy. Then, moments later, Elijah was taken to heaven in a whirlwind of fire. The same man who parted the waters never tasted death. 4. The Jordan River again. When Elijah's spirit passed to Elisha in 2 Kings 2:14, Elisha stood staring at the same river that his master had just crossed. Now Elijah was gone, and all Elisha had was that old mantle. The crowd was watching. The air was silent. He struck the river and cried, "Where now is the Lord, the God of Elijah?" And the waters obeyed again, because God doesn't die with His prophets. His power passes on to those who dare to believe again. It wasn't once, it wasn't twice, 4 times the water opened, because when God opens the way, not even the sea dares to stand in His path. Moral lesson: every time God opened the waters, He was sending a message. At the Red Sea, I can deliver you. At the Jordan, Joshua, I can lead you. At the Jordan, Elijah, I can empower you. At the Jordan, Elisha, I can continue through you. The waters may look different, but the God who parts them never changes. Say these prayers. Lord, part every obstacle that stands between me and my promise. Let the same power that opened the waters in Scripture open doors for me today. Spread the word, follow, like, comment, and share.